What's going on, guys? David here once again, Diecast Life and Death. So, I know I put a lot of Mustangs on the show, and people love Mustangs. And we just got through doing the old Jaguar series, and I had a request from a guy. He says, "Hey, I want to see some Mopars." Um, and so while I was digging through, looking for other jammers that had cars, so we can do some, more episodes. Um, I stumbled across this one jammer, and I'm gonna go ahead and oblige by doing some Mopar or no car love here, guys. So sit back, relax, and let's go for a ride. Um, this first one is, and let me see if I can find. I want to say this one was a. Trying to find the casting date. So I want to say this is a. It's. I think. I hate the chrome when they do this because it's really hard to see, but I think it's a 1996 casting. So I think this was a 1997 first edition of the Hot Wheels CUDA convertible, the old Hammer CUDA convertible. Um, this is a little squatty, you know, but back when these cars came out, this was the first opportunity to get a a really good version of the Dodge Challenger. Oops, there's your back. And if, like I said, I think this was a first edition. If you know, or if I'm right or if I'm wrong, put a comment down below. Um, like I said, guys, I am not a diecast historian. I'm just a guy who's been collecting cars for a long time, who knows a little bit about a little bit. Um, so, comment below. But so this next one, and I'll pan out because we're gonna have we have some cars to go through here, guys. The next one is the recolor of the green first edition, I believe first edition, and different wheel, but this orange, Hemi orange. I guess I should throw that out there. Oh, guys, I do these filmings. I don't stop. I don't edit. These are whatever flops out of my mouth is what flops out of my mouth. Um, see if I can still. I still can't find that. I mean, I can't read it because it's. But so this is a another Hot Wheel, and I don't know what set this was out of, but this was it has the white letter tires, um, detailed front, detailed back panel. So this was a semi premium CUDA. And if you know what set that came out of, comment again, once again, down below. Next one is a 2000 copyright, so 2001, Johnny Lightning, um, 440 CUDA. And it's got the silver shaker, which, guys, you guys can tell me. And you Mopar guys will know, but I thought, or I was under the impression, and there again, I could be wrong, but I thought the silver shaker was only available on the Hemi cars, and that the 440 cars would have the black. But here, let me dust this one off a little bit. Comment below. Like I said, I don't know everything, but for some reason, when and like I said, this is the first time I've looked at these cars in probably 5 years or yeah, somewhere around 5 years. They've been packed away, but really nice detail on the 440. But there again, guys, comment down below if I'm right on the silver or not. Next one is a let's see, Johnny Lightning from, yep, can't see it. Too small. Oh well. So this is a Johnny Lightning 1970 AAR CUDA, which the AAR cars were, well, why does that? Boy, that hood does not want to open. We'll get the hood open on another one, but let's get this one down here. So this one's done in a really nice white. You know, rubber tires. It's got your correct AAR CUDA. You know, the exhaust that does the side exit right here. Front's, you know, really nicely detailed. Fog lights. You know, your grill. You have your hood pins. You have your hood that doesn't want to open on this one. Oh, the struggles, guys, the struggles. But, you know, really nice tail panel. And the correct black spoiler. This next one is... Okay, so this is something I want to show you guys. This was a second casting of the CUDA that Johnny Lightning did, and this next one you're going to see is the first version, and we'll do a comparison here in a second. But so you can see, the first one is really squatty. These were the early Playing Mantis Johnny Lightnings, and we'll see if we can get the hood open on this guy. Boy, I'm not having a good air. It's trying. It's trying, guys. Nope, ain't gonna happen. These hoods, this thing's been closed for so long. We're gonna try it one more time on the table. It's close. Maybe if I can get in there. Get in there. And the reason why I'm trying to open this is, okay, there it is. Got it. I want you guys to see the difference between the old Johnny Lightnings and the new Johnny Lightning. You can see 10th anniversary on the tires. And you can see, I mean, and I'll set this one right here, and I'm going to set the AR. Let me zoom up just a hair. I always go the wrong way, guys. But here's the more correctly shape and size, and not near as squatty. I mean, this is more toyish. And when these were coming out, you know, we didn't have the quality of these yet. You know, these were a step above the Hot Wheels at the time, and you know, I was buying these things up, you know, in all the GTOs and the Camaros and everything else. So when we go through some of the other jammers, you're going to see some of these early squatty versions of the Johnny Lightning. We're going to bump back. We're going to bump back in here on the next one. This one is a another Johnny Lightning AAR CUDA in red. And you'll notice this one has the, this is a plastic wheel, and this one has black interior, nicely detailed back, up front again, correct exhaust, and we're going to set that one right here for a second. I got a plan here, guys. I got a plan. Um, so this next one is almost the same, but it's not. This one's got the rubber tires and the red interior. And we're going to see, yep, this one's going to make it, guys. We can get in the hood on this one. Here, I'm going to get this one out of the way. But, so, there's your detailed 340. And there's your basin case. But like I said, it's the same as the other one, just with the rubber tires instead of the plastic. And then this one has the red interior. Okay, moving on, guys. Moving on. We got a ways to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound. Just watch on Bandit. Nope, nope, nope. That's for Pontiac, not for Mopar. Is the another AAR CUDA. This time in what is it? B3 blue or B6? Comments, guys. B3 or B6? I think it's B3. If my memory serves, and sometimes my memory doesn't serve me well. But you know, just another color of the same. But like I said, when I was, and this was a plastic wheel version, but two pieces because the chrome piece. But these were the pinnacle when these cars were coming out. Yeah. I can't push the cars back too far, or they get in front. The snowplow won't be able to clear the road. Next one is another AAR CUDA. So it's a little bit repetitive on some of these, but we're getting ready to. We're moving on. We got other things to look at here, but just another version. I don't want this to be a very, very long video. I'm trying to keep these things at like, under 30 minutes. I want these to be like little bite-sized morsels that you can enjoy. So the next one is this is a rubber tire version of the AAR in this yellow. For you Mopar guys, I hope this is going to relieve you of all the agony that you haven't been getting any Mopar love on my channel. Now, this next one, you say, well, I don't know. Because honestly, I have to look at this one as to why. But there are some differences. Let me pull this one back and we'll set them side by side. So you can see this one has a silver painted mirror, where this one does not. The wheels and tires appear to be the same. This one's got, well, that's weird. So this one's got BF Goodrich tires. And this one has Eagle GTs. Oh, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I'm struggling. I was just watching Tyrone over at Building the Ultimate Matchbox and Ultimate Diecast. And his presentation on how he does his things is so good. And then I look at one of my videos and go, golly, you suck at this. Yeah. And, oh yeah, I do want to, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up, but they are slightly different shades of yellow. So, just another thing. All right, one more AAR and then we'll move on. Because we have other things to get to here. So this is the purple and plastic wheel version. I guess this was what? Plum Crazy? Yeah, that's Plum Crazy. How I remember any of this, I don't know. Before we move to the Chargers, um, and I've showed this one earlier in another video, but so this is the oh, let me zoom out. The Johnny Lightning, the tin cars. You know, they come with a little tin. Zoom out a little bit more, Dave. No, you dumbass. Wrong way. Wrong way, Froman. But, so, you notice it's missing a wheel. Yep. And you say, well, you couldn't find it with the wheel? I mean, it's not missing. It's actually under the car. It's in there. It's just not attached to the old car. And you say, well, sorry, dropped the mic. Hang on. Why couldn't you find one that didn't have the wheel on there? Because I don't typically collect errors. Well, I had to buy this one because it's the White Lightning version. This car comes with the black stripe on the regular hood, and the white one is your White Lightning. So yeah, had to grab it, despite its shortcomings on the tire. All right, next one is a green light, and this one is a trademark. Yep, couldn't possibly tell you. 2007. So this one came out in 2008, and it's the is this a 73? I think so. Yeah, I think so. 73. Now I gotta zoom back in, guys. 73 Dodge Charger. With the old air grabber option hood on there. So for you guys that don't know, it's in the up position. And so when the car would be at idle and just, or just cruising along, the engine vacuum was high. Your engine vacuum is high when you're just driving in cruising speeds and whatnot. And so the vacuum would keep this door, this grabber, closed. And the minute you put the your pedal down and stood on it, trying to get away from the old stoplight, the vacuum drops on your engine, and this has a what do you call it? A spring in it that wants to keep it up, but the vacuum keeps it closed until you stand on it, and then the vacuum drops, and the spring can overtake this little door and open it up, allowing the cold air to go into the old hood from the front. But rubber tire version, all green light. You got your spoiler on the back. And look, guys, I'm going to be honest, okay? I don't lie around here. This is not my favorite body style of the Charger. But nonetheless, I mean, it is what it is. And you have to, like, my collection is as you guys probably know, and for you new people, welcome. Get yourself a snack and hang out. But I try to collect cars that were, cars that what you would see driving on the road. I don't like the things that, and this is not a cap against anybody that does like the other style of cars, but the Hot Wheels to me, all the decos on the cars, they just make them look a bit clownish. Am I being too harsh? If I am, guys, please just forgive. But so this next one, and we've got a special little unboxing we're going to do on one of the cars here in a little bit. But here's another 73 Charger. This one, the more sedate with the white walls. So I think, what was I think this was the what? The Super Bee, the orange one. Yep, yep. I was right. Super Bee. So this was your muscle version, and this is just your the Dodge Charger that your dad bought to drive, or mom. Not being sexist here, guys, but has the old white walls. No, no hood scoops on this one. The vinyl half top. So I think this would have been what the Dodge Charger SE. See, that's my non Mopar side coming out, guys. But I believe that's correct. I think it was the SE. And you see, this one got the front bumperettes, whereas the Super Bee didn't. So just lots of little differences. And if that's why I really enjoy. One of the things I really enjoy about collecting these little cars is there's so many differences on them that I just I'm enamored with them. I've been enamored with cars since I was a toddler. Um, so here's another um, road going '73 SE with the rear bumperettes. Hold on, I didn't check that on the old. Yep, Super B, no rear bumperettes, different taillights. I wonder, is this a different year? So it says 73 on that one. What does it say on this one? Oh, wow. Wrong. So this is a 73. This is a 71. Well, you learn something new every day around here. um, so we'll continue on. I want to get this one done. And we're at 21:56. So I'm gonna But this is another 73 in this blue with the two-tone top. There's your base. And these hoods, I don't force them up any further than they want to go. Without being, because I'm always afraid it's gonna take out the windshield right there, because you can see it's actually barely stressing on the windshield. So I don't overforce them. I try to take good care of my things, even though sometimes on my Mustang video where I broke the door off. If you guys haven't seen that one, you need to go look at that. Because I couldn't stop laughing in the middle of filming. 2000 copyright. And I want to say, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I don't mind. I want to say this is a 74 Sebring. But I think this one's the old GTX. Let's see, what does that say right there? It says Hemi. So this is the GTX, but I want to say it's a 74 because it's just hard. What do you have to do? Read Braille? Maybe, but there's your front end. Yeah, there's the GTX right there. But just so like I said, these are the different things, and I may not be the biggest Mopar collector in the world, or when I say that, I gotta get something off this carburetor. Like I said, I don't dislike Mopar at all. I just know that, yeah. So there you go. This one is another GTX. I believe it's a GTX. Hold on. I don't think so. What do they call this? Put it in the comments below, guys. But this one's got the laser stripe going across the old top here. And they did an okay job, but the line, what's that thing on the car? Hold on. As the music plays, intermission. I don't know what that is. Get off of there. Oh, well, it's there. What I was trying to show you was, I don't know what that is, and it just didn't want to rub off right now. I'm sure it'll come off because I can actually feel it. But, you know, the laser stripe should be a little bit more defined, these little breaks. But really nice color combination of the Panther pink with the white interior and the blackout hood. And this one's got the plastic tires instead of the rubber. All right, totally something different. Oh, and we're moving totally into a different area here coming up. Wow. So this is a, when was this? I'm trying to find a date. 76 copyright, so 1977 release of a Tomica Pocket Cars Dodge, or what is it? Yeah, Dodge Coronet. I was thinking Monaco, but I knew that wasn't right. But you know, metal base. These have suspension for days. Get back out there. You know, single round headlights. So this was, I believe, the first year of this car, because they ended up going to, later on, they ended up going to square headlights, double rectangle headlights. But opening the doors, you know, nice, just nicely done. And an unusual car. I mean, yeah, when I got this, I mean, this car came out in 77, guys. So now you can get what green light, all of their hot pursuit, and you know, and they've got some, you know, full size. Are these the B body or C body? Mopar guys, down below, B or C. But police cars and whatnot that you can get all these big full size Mopars in. But back at this time, I mean, this was unheard of. You know, 77, if you think about it, look at the Hot Wheels that came out in 77 and look at the Matchbox that came out in 77. And these cars are just so crisp and so precise. And they're just beautiful little models. That, you know, you would think nobody would want to buy these. Because it's just a car. And that's exactly why I like it. It's just a car. And hence, she's in the old collection. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over a little bit. Next, this is a Hot Wheels. And, yeah, I knew it had a weird name. But it's the Hot Wheels 024, Omni 024. And this is the only one of these I have in my collection. There's your, all right, David, it's the Hot Wheels, you have to turn it around. But there's your base. You know, Hong Kong. I got the black two-tone, the 024 on the door, the stripes. And, you know, like I said, I'm not a big, huge fan of the graphics, but this is a very well done. It's not overly, you know, yeah. So you have the red interior in this car, which gives you your red taillights on it. And it's a clip connector, so you don't have the rivet on the back here. And then the front, you also have the part of the windshield is the headlights. And a weird, like I said, another weird casting to have come out, because this one came out in 1980 casting date, so 1981, and so, I mean, if you guys know anything about 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84 cars, they were pretty bad, and you know, yeah. I'm not saying anything that y'all don't know. Well, unless you know, you know. Okay, so continuing on with the bad um, Malaise cars. This one was copyrighted in 2007, and it's a very unusual, what do you call it? The manufacturer. I'm trying to remember. I know who. So it's an '07 casting, and it doesn't say it on the bottom, but this is a Reliant K car, the car that saved Chrysler. At all. We're lucky to have them as a auto manufacturer today. Um, but back in the day, Lee Iacocca, um, they had to come up with something that they could build, at a price and sell a lot of, and they did sell a lot of these. But rubber tires, um, your base. So this was sold under a brand called Wild Cherries. Oh no, sorry, Fresh Cherries. And they made some of the most unusual, there again, that's why I own it, some of the most unusual bodies, castings that were just of, cars that, who wants a K car in their collection? I do. Thank you very much. I'll take it. Because this car has so much historical reference in the automotive world, even though it's about as aerodynamic as a brick. But just a fun little piece to have in your collection. Fresh cherries, you can find them on eBay, whatnot. I believe they were made by Motor Max back in the day, and I think Fresh Cherries was just an offshoot of Motor Max. So we have, again, because we can't just have one, we have to have two, right? Yep. Yep, there you do. So this was done in a nice burgundy. Um, you know, but nicely detailed. I mean, you got the silver around the windows and the silver on the mirror. Um, and the two, see, this body molding would have had silver, and then the red part would have been like this rubberized, you know, thing that was in the middle. So very well done. Now, gosh, we're going long. I'm sorry, guys. So we're gonna finish this out. This is a Hot Wheels version of the 1984 Aries wagon, and I was so happy when I found this one, and I found this one relatively recently, and I've showed this in an earlier video, but it's appropriate because it's Mopar time, guys. It's Mopar, and this is definitely Mopar. This casting only came out one time, and I'm going to move this to the side for a minute because here's why I was really happy when I found this, because about, oh God, 15 years ago, something like that, I ran across this in a train store, and I freaked out when I saw it because I knew I wanted it, but I couldn't open it because, and I mean, guys, look at the card. Can you even use the word card in this sentence here? But I could never put this in my, in the Mopar collection because, well, I wasn't going to take it off this blister until now because I have the other one. So now I still have one mint on card. And now I have it in my hands. Yay me. But 1984, I think it was 83 casting, Hong Kong, No, sorry, 1981 casting. So this came out in 1982, and they only used it. It only came out in '82. There was never a recolor, um, and they never did anything else with it. This, I think, was a one and done on this one, um, and I kind of get it. I mean, back in 1982, did you really want a Aries with wood on the side station wagon? Yeah. So, like I said, when I found this one at the training store, I had to have it, and you know, it wasn't even all that expensive because I mean, again, even to this day, unless you are a ginormous Mopar or whatever collection, yeah, it's a station wagon with wood on the side. But I have a pretty extensive station wagon collection, which this one's going to go right in. But I'm gonna set it in here with the other Aries cars for right now because I'm gonna put these back in the jammer because I'm still unpacking jammers. Um, oh boy, I gotta move some cars. Hang on. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to keep the time down on these. I promise you, I am. The next one, and these are very interesting. Mopar guys, pay attention. Pay attention. Let me see what the thing says on this. Can't make out the date. Again, another obscurity, but this is a LeBaron, Chrysler LeBaron station wagon. And just, this is another fresh cherries, one of those ones we were talking about that did the K car. And I've got some other fresh cherries in other categories, but we wanted to do Mopar today, guys, and that's what we're doing. But, you know, just a really, really unique casting. I mean, where are you going to get a LeBaron station wagon to go into your, you know, collection? Fresh cherries. And other than that, you're not going to get it. Guys, let me know what you think. Would you actually put one of those in your collection? Because I did, and not only did I do it once, I did it twice. I have to turn this jammer around. You guys go ahead and look at that car real quick. I will be right back on point here in just a second. Fall over. Okay. But, and actually the details on, whoa, what is that? The detail. Well, hold on. Okay, I don't know what that was, but the details on this color are easier to see, the different colors in the wood, you know, the outlining wood. But there again, we're not going to stay too long on it. What does that say on the license plate? 1979. So, yeah. Okay, we're getting down there, guys. We're getting down there. I promise you. And remember, these are my older Matchbox and Hot Wheels. You know, like I said, I haven't seen these cars in over 5 years. So there's nothing, you know, there's no real fresh stuff in here. This is all older stuff. But this is a Matchbox from casting date. I don't know if that's a casting date or what they're calling the car. But it's not, you know, it's not one you see every day. But this is the God dang it, the Dodge Daytona Turbo Z. Done in this nice red. The hood does open on this one, so you can see the old Turbo Z motor in there. And this was back when, you know, this was a performance offering from Dodge in the time, and it's It didn't have much of the old performance, but nonetheless, it was a car that drove on the road, and you would see these, and so I had to have one for the collection. So there it is. Okay, next one. I don't remember who made this one. No, doesn't even have a manufacturer on DCC. I don't know. I'll show you the base, but really nice version of the Chrysler 300. And get off of there. Is that a casting thing? Yeah, looks like it. That's actually a little piece of it in the casting or underneath the paint. But and this was the only the wheels are really good on this. Rubber tires. The headlights could use a little bit of love. Maybe some black wash right there. But the back end looks pretty good. And up until here, I'm gonna grab this. Up until Matchbox, I had to buy a 5-pack, guys. I don't buy 5-packs. I hate giving up $5 for one car, especially when it's new. But this is yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's Mopar Day, guys. Mopar. Get out of there. Driving me crazy. And I say I only bought one car in this 5-pack. And yeah, honestly, I bought 2. But, I'll save you the one because, that's for a different time. So, until Matchbox came out with this, their casting of this is the car that I wanted, that 5-pack. But until they had come out with this casting, this was the only 300 that was, around. So it was the only way I could have one for the old, one for the collection. So if you have any information on what DCC, put it down in the old comments. Would love to hear more. Here's another odd one. And I want to say, this is another DCC. And I believe this one is more, it has to be. Yeah, this is a closer to a 1/87th HO scale car. But there again, it was, beautiful red, rubber tires. It's got accurate rims, lens headlights, nice grille details. All around a pretty little model. Yeah, I know it's a little small, but it's not hugely small. But it's Mopar Day, guys. Mopar or no car. This is a we've got what 6 cars to go, and then we'll be done. This is a Matchbox Dodge Charger, but it's still around to this day. But just there again, these are older colors and older, castings, but really nice detailed front end. The wheels look good on this car, and then you got your detailed back, no flames, no hemi sticking out of the hood there. Next one, and this is a, who made this one? Hold on. Oh, it's a green light. I apologize. It's just very small. But in this really pretty copper. I guess this is an SRT because it's got the old hood snorkel here going on. But yeah, love the wheels on this one. You know, spoilers accurate, the correct black tail panel. I hope you Mopar guys are enjoying this. I really do. Um, like I said, this was a request, and I am not Casey Kasem on the top 40, but there's the inside. We can see your 5.7 liter Hemi. Okay, and just 4 more to go, guys. 4 more to go. We will be donezo. Is this? I don't remember. No, it's a Matchbox. Okay. Um, they just make it so small. And my eyesight's not near as good as, you know, you younger guys, but just a nice version of this black with the red umber interior. It's not like fire engine red. It's like reddish brown. You know, nice details on the front. You know, nice, decent wheels. Nothing that looks clownish is, I guess, what I'm saying. And then nice details on the back. And you know, here's your base. And like I said, we'll pan out and close this when we close this thing down, and you'll be able to go on with the rest of your day. This is a green light. Excuse me. So this is what the Super B. Yeah. We saw the engine in that one. But you know, the Daytona yellow Super B right there. Good looking rims on this car. You know, there's your Hemi badge. Good looking details up front. Got the blackout hood. $2,077 is the serial number on this one. Okay. 2 more cars and we can shut this one down. This is another green light, and this one is not. So whereas this one was the Super B, right there, this was the Daytona version. So different style hood. You know, there's your Hemi badge, good wheels, and there's your Daytona script, and your rear blacked out spoiler. You get the blackout panel between the taillights, which is good. And I believe, Mopar guys, you're going to crucify me, but isn't this the redo of Sublime? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So, last car, guys, and I'll free up the class. It's just a Matchbox, but you know, it's a beautiful you know, Challenger in this copper. You know, the exhaust ports are right. Just a nice casting. Let's go ahead, move this back, take you guys upstairs, and zoom out. Can I get everybody in the picture? Oh, nope. I'll get it all. Just gotta move some of these fellas around from down here on the end. There we go. Guys, if you like what you see or you like what you're hearing on my channel, you know, I'm not looking to ever monetize my channel. I'm sharing my car memories with y'all. My 50 years of collecting cars. So like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. And I would appreciate it And I do like engagement. So comments in below, guys. I love hearing back feedback, critiques, anything. Guys, go have a great Mopar rest of your day. Bye.